Hello everybody, it's a great day at the gateway to the Arctic camp. We're here taking over the Bozard channel. My name's Sierra, this is my husband Jeremiah.
Hello.
And we're ready for a rad day.
Hi everybody, I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you are. It is still winter here at Gateway to the Arctic, but at least the -30 degrees are behind us, and it looks like we will be coasting into spring in about a month to a month and a half. So winter is wrapping up, but we have been very busy here the last couple of weeks with winter events. We had a retreat here this past weekend called the Change Retreat, and it was over 60 people here that want to change. And it starts with changing yourself, then changing your community, and then hopefully changing the world. It was pretty spectacular to watch all the people here just enjoy being out at nature and learning how they can change. And the theme was we versus me, and how we can do more together as a team than we can as individuals. So we had winter weather while they were here, and by winter weather I mean it snowed and snowed and snowed. I'm talking huge snowflakes. And what it did for me is it really just reiterated a very well-known Alaskan saying that there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. You know, you get out and you do regardless of the weather that you have. And that's what I saw this weekend. I saw people just still having fun and doing incredible things in snow. And it didn't slow them down, which was awesome. And it gave me an incredible vision for winter programming here at Gateway. And I can't wait to expand on that in the winters to come. One of the things that they had planned this weekend was called the Olympic Games. And even though it was snowing, kids and adults alike were still outside playing the Olympic Games. Kids were sledding down these mountains of snow and seeing how far they could sled down, who could go the furthest. And proud mom moment, Jocelyn won gold. Sometimes small has its advantages, helps her go fast and farther. So woohoo, Jocelyn, way for getting gold in Olympic sledding at Gateway. I'm so excited. But anyways, I digress. We also had a capture the flag game. That was pretty epic. I mean, playing capture the flag and 4+ feet of snow, and I'm not talking like plowed snow. I'm talking deep, you sink in it when you step in it type of snow. And people were intentionally going into the thick snow to avoid getting tagged. Sheer competitiveness and just playing and having fun. There were people that were throwing snow at each other to try to avoid getting tagged, and it was very awesome. I mean, awesome is a word you're gonna hear me say a lot because I live an awesome life. Gateway is awesome, and what we get to do here is fantastic. And when you embrace Alaska and all that it has to offer, even in the winter, you can have such an amazing time still playing outside and doing wonderful things. We also had our first cross-country skiing lesson here at Gateway. I talked a little bit about that in the last video. Well, we had our first lesson, and I can tell you there was a lot of laughter and a lot of falling. David and I have never cross-country skied in our life, and so we spent most of the time on our backside. So you could say we mastered the art of falling for lesson 1. Jocelyn's boots kept coming out of her skis, so we resorted to her kick sleds, and she just played around in her kick sled while we tried not to fall. We are having another lesson this weekend, so hopefully Jocelyn will be in actual cross-country skis, and David and I will be more on our feet than on our backsides this time around. What I saw this weekend at that event gave me so many ideas for winter programming here at Gateway. I cannot wait to expand our winter programming for the winters to come. Now, as much as I like winter, I am getting antsy for spring and summer to start getting here. I'm even dreaming about summer and being in my garden just to wake up to see that I'm still in winter. So I can't wait for it to get here, partly because I just love playing in the dirt. There's something very therapeutic and scientifically proven. There's an article that I read that soil actually has antidepressant microbes in it. So no wonder we're all so happy as we garden and we get our hands dirty playing in soil. There's a scientific reason for it. So I had the idea that I think next winter I might have a soil tub, a container of soil in my house so I can play when it's dark outside in the soil to get the microbes in the soil that are going to help me have happy vibes in my brain. I think we can call that a soil sensory box. I think that's a great idea. Why don't we try that next year and see if we actually fare better in the winter time if we can continue to play in the soil. For those of us that live in Arctic conditions and don't get to garden year round, maybe we need a soil sensory box. Let's try that. And if you know somebody that needs a pick-me-up, why don't you get them a container and a bag of soil? It might help them. Then again, chocolate works too. Whichever you want to do. I would choose soil. Okay, so back to gardening. Got off on a tangent with the soil happy box, but it's a real thing. Check it out. So we got an amazing surprise in the mail a week ago from a friend of ours, a fellow YouTuber, Mindy with Life Goes North. Check out her channel in the link above. And she sent us seeds. She sent us seeds. Look at these. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Yay for seeds. Now, you may not get excited about seeds, but I certainly do, because as we've already established, I like playing in the dirt. So she sent us seeds. We're going to put them in our garden this summer. We're going to label them from Life Goes North, and we're going to track their growth and see, you know, what they do in our garden. There's one seed in particular that I am super excited, can barely contain my excitement to grow, and that is called the Gete Okosomen squash. Gete Okosomen. Yes, I had to look up how to say that. It translates as the big old squash. It is an ancient squash that a Native American tribe, the Miami Nation, has planted and hand pollinated for over thousands of years to protect the purity of the seed. This squash can get to around 30 pounds per squash. That's huge. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to grow this in the garden and to see what it produces, and having squash that size and being able to give that to the community. They're shelf stable. They last for like 3 months in a storage for winter consumption, which is awesome for people here in Arctic conditions to have shelf stable produce that they can pull. So thank you, Life Goes North. Thank you, Mindy, for sending us seeds. You are helping feed our community by your seeds that we're going to plant in our garden, and we are super, super, super grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. The Gete Okosomen squash is only one of the experiments, though, that we are planting in our garden this summer. We are going to plant loofah sponges. Yeah, you heard me right. A loofah sponge is a plant. So those natural loofah sponges that you guys use, maybe washing dishes or washing your body, they do not come from the bottom of the ocean. They come from a plant. And we are going to grow them this summer and produce natural loofah sponges. And we have some creative ideas on what we're going to do with them coming, and you'll find out more about that later. But it's going to be so exciting in our garden this summer. Over the next month, we're going to get ready to start our seed starters. Keep following along as we continue to start our spring projects and transition into gardening and summer camps and all sorts of fun. Thank you for following along and keeping up to date on what's happening here at Gateway. Until next time, keep adventuring on, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
So, it's like so slowly terrifying.
I'm stuck!
Go, Zoe, he's stuck! He's stuck! He's stuck! I got a trail over here.